and yes, I do know you. On the coming way, on the coming way, on the coming way. Fami go jemode, soon pay me soon. Miami man, you don't better, na meta me gwanina. Minyani ma mecha, mecha ba. Rebi ba ba, I'm a deal with Jodo. Nasi modo viedo, Nigiani Gidio. Zamni Madiati Odia, I'm in free. Then come in here, so I fade dear Matuamu. Citrus, that dear median and Zada. Won't he medium a tribo? Making timber. Who's out of me? I'm fade or dark, Mamutio. Oh, that's
TUNEIN Radio. TUNEIN Radio UK.
All right, check your time. It's exactly 11 minutes past 10 o'clock. Welcome to Monday morning, the 20th day of December 2021. It's a brand new day here. By courtesy of Almighty God, He's make it possible for us to be alive once again. And it's the League Hour on GN Radio UK. It's a freshest day. And as usual, we're gonna talk to our Liga prep. I know you are ready, and we're going straight to talk to Amy Adai Dente from Abinelle Solicitors on our Monday morning League Hour right here on GN Radio. I know you are ready to listen to this fantastic show, which comes off every Monday between hours of 10 and 11. We're running a bit of late, 12 past 10. That's not too bad, but all the same, we got to go. If you are ready to listen to us, we are live on Facebook right now. We are also live on YouTube, GN Radio UK. And don't forget the same name, GN Radio UK, live on Facebook. You can listen to us on radio, www.gnradiouk.com online. Radio Garden, tuning apps, and of course on your mobile phone and tablet. Wherever you may find yourself this very, very morning, welcome to the show. My name is Darling J. Your host on this fantastic show. If you got any issues, comments, concerns, do share with us. I'll be reading them for our intelligent Amy to give you all the answers that you need. Don't scratch your head. Wherever you are, make sure you get close to your radio. And that's to GN Radio. We are here to help you so far as your immigration issues are concerned. It may be dangerous. So I need to for Sabi or Dobeko. Obami at TUNEIN to actually. The Abuaku group. Nekobasa will be here lawyer. Okay. Before Amy comes, we've already got some questions here. And you could also do the same as you listen to the show. Keep them coming on 0778 793 9958. That's our WhatsApp or text line. That's 0778, I beg your pardon, 793 9958 is the WhatsApp and text line. The same, all right? And if you want to call, the lines are 0203 738. Oh, dear Namiki King. 0203 735 8820. 0203 735 8820. 0203 286 0185. These are the numbers you could join us here. All right. I know most of you do send your messages via WhatsApp and text messages. Don't hesitate to do so as the show progresses. But like I said, if you want to call, the numbers are 0203 735 8820. That's the two lines. They are all up and working right now. 15 minutes past 10. If you do visit us on Facebook or watching us on Facebook, do share the feed for us, okay? And do share the feed for us to reach a number of people.
You are listening to GN Radio UK. The music at the background is coming from Daddy Lumba, Chaskojo Fosu. But before I read my first message here, let me say Merry Christmas to you, all of you in advance, especially our loyal listeners and everyone that tuning to listen to GN Radio. All right. On that note, let me welcome my sweet Amy. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning, darling Jay. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm terribly good. Yourself?
By the grace of God, I'm doing very well.
As usual, how was your weekend? All good?
Blessed weekend.
No,
blessed one.
No stress, no mess.
No stress. No.
Good. Happy to hear that as usual. You've got questions here, some few questions here. A very long one, of course. So be attentive and listen to the question. But as usual, I'll be doing both Twi and English. I'll first start with the English, and then probably, if we got time, we should to we translate it into Twi for the benefit of the person who sent it to us. The way I say I try brofo, I try to think pa nature sort of brofo na no din pa, you know. Nana said I say nkofo we who say eba relationship DM say we points na papa. It seems most people sending message is all about relationship. Right, let's start. I am in person my body. Okay, I am in person my body, but it may modi. Some are modi, are you okay, me?
One body, that's fine.
I am in person my body, but I am the message wrong with the account. This man, I see, is a Ghanaian national. Nigeria, I'm a body. My mother, man, didn't have a boy in the and a girlfriend, and I think it's okay.
This man said he's a Ghanaian national. He met Esther, that's a fiancée, a Netherlands national in Manchester in 2014. A relationship ensued and they start living together as a couple. The man informed his fiancée, which is Esther, that he arrived in the UK in the 2012, having been granted a 6 months visa by the British High Commission in Accra, Ghana. The man fears that he may be removed by immigration enforcement and he's an overstayer. Yes, indeed, it happened. In 2015, while shopping at the Trafford Centre in Manchester, he was stopped and questioned by immigration enforcement officers. Immigration enforcement carried out checks to verify his immigration status, and the Home Office database confirmed that he was an overstayer. And he was subsequently detained at Combrook Immigration Removal Center as he was not lawfully entitled to remain in the UK. He was removed from the United Kingdom by a charter flight on the 12th of December 2015. The fiancée, who is Esther, is very concerned about her partner's predicament. And on the Esther and the fiancé continue to communicate on a regular basis. And on the 2nd of February 2016, take note of the dates. On the 2nd of February 2016, the man proposed to Esther over the phone. They were both elated. And the man made the necessary arrangement for the marriage ceremony in Ghana, Accra. On the 1st of March 2016, same year, now Esther traveled to Ghana to partake in the marriage ceremony. And then the marriage ceremony actually took place on the 10th of January, February, March, April. On the 10th of April 2016, that's the exact date they got married, or the marriage ceremony happened in Accra. Now, after the ceremony, Esther returned to the United Kingdom after the marriage ceremony. Now, after coming back to the UK, Esther needs advice on the following issues. 1. What application can she's asking, what application can can the man make to enable him join her in the United Kingdom? That's question 1. Amy, did you get that?
Got that question.
Yeah,
yes.
Esther is trying to find out what application can she make for the husband to join her in the UK. How does her husband qualify for such an application? Shall we answer that and then we'll move to another question? If that will make it easy for you.
Yes.
So
please.
first, she need to know what application she need to apply for.
Okay, so she would need to apply for a family permit under the EUSS, which is the EU settlement scheme, as she's an EU national who is likely to have been granted either pre-settled status or settled status. And importantly, their relationship started before the 31st of December 2020. And they were married before that date. So it's very important that they make a family permit granted either pre-settled for the 31st of
Yeah, go on. I confused you a bit. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
so I was saying that it's important that they make a family permit application under the EU settlement scheme.
Okay.
As she's in the UK, she's exercised her treaty rights, and she is now qualified under the EU settlement scheme as well. She may have pre-settled status or settled status. And importantly, their relationship started before the 31st of December 2020. So that's really important here. So they qualify to make an application under that category. Yes.
All right. So, well, I've already mentioned it, so don't worry. Esther, if you are doing the listening, that's the first answer to your first question. Now the second question is Esther again is asking, she wants to know what's the procedure and supporting documents needed for this family permit application.
Okay, so supporting documents that are needed, darling Jay, she says she's married. So the first and foremost document to establish that relationship will be her marriage certificate. Apart from that, of course, as a mandatory requirement, they would need to provide copies of the EU national's passport or ID card and the Ghanaian passport for the applicant in question. Thereafter, they're looking to establish, she may be working in the UK, they're looking to establish that. She has to provide 3 months pay slips, 3 months bank statements.
Slow down a bit. Probably she might write it down, so just go a bit slower. Yeah.
All right, I'll slow down. So it's 3 months pay slips that you'd have to provide, a letter from employer, and 3 months bank statements as well. These are the sort of documents that will be needed for such an application.
Okay. All right. It's straightforward. And now another question. Another Esther to answer questions now. Why what? The father. She's saying the father, the husband, was removed from the United Kingdom. She's wondering what effect, if any, this could have on the husband's application.
Well, to be honest, very little. Of course, you know, the entry clearance would know. Entry clearance officer would.
Is there going to be any effect?
No, to be honest, I wouldn't say so. He's been gone. He's been out of the UK for some time now. I think it would be fine for him to make an application to come back.
So regardless, being overstayed, and subsequently he was removed from the UK. Now that he's married to a British citizen, he's all right to come. It won't have any effect on the application. Not at all.
No, he's married. I think he's married to an EU national, as opposed to a British citizen. But no.
An EU national. Sorry, yeah, from the Netherlands. Yeah. Okay. Now, our last question. Okay. He's trying to say, in the event where the application is successful, he's concerned about when he must make a further application on this family permit in case it expires.
Okay. So he's wondering when he arrives in the UK. He's wondering when he should be making that application.
Yes.
Darling Jay, I would say as soon as possible. Although they give you a period of 6 months, I would say as soon as you arrive, if you manage to settle in, I think you should make the application as soon as possible. But importantly, before the 6 months deadline, that's very important. You don't want to overstay on the family permit they've given you. So before the 6 months, should be fine.
Okay. Now let's go to our second question. This one says, I'm a Ghanaian, Kofi actually, but I didn't know the Basa. Kofi is saying that he is married. I think this is not about immigration anyway. He is married to his wife. They got divorced for who he has a make can wait. Yeah, already. Okay, mommy can wait. My can wait into mommy can. Or say. On it, Naira on the wa ewo a boy Jamai into Wejano. On put the knack of the bed or saw the bonny betcher, but Wejad or Bano. One penny Weja or Bano. No, so a bad mum de Jano. Nanka or the bear de Obano bonny betcher or Bajam watching. But Obano mumu Eddie and new wooden and Guassier. A Jawari. Omo a mammy and son. Emma two and a bema back. Bema na chere say oba na yira na chiri akwan. Wa cut link to no just so the man adwane. Bema so wanya ntie say oba no ewo credit ho baby o mama ne dan. Also akọ bema nkwala no school mu ho baby ana omote a one oba ne te a sisi oba na free ho no. Okọ school for say oba na yi nkwala na free school ho. Into a person who near onye kwan be so na nsa be ka ne ma no. Say uncle court, so uncle police station, so uncle council because wako school home school no for say ye nkwala na free ho on the message na yi nkwala. Say almost or say divorce okra or the ohu kwan a omo obefa na or the divorce oba no because unya no contact into your advice. Into am say adie mienu. Say see an oba say it's like the woman packed off.
Okay.
Oba na two and odem kwala no eko. Without any trace, we cutting the phone line, we fra yonko for name. Any means be am say or the be tracing the yire ne mano to no avail. And you say I worry into a kwala no school or say ye yin kwala na free school ho. Ubisa school for the say do say ya transfer until they should be able to tell him no school for say money and I think that's not true anyway. Say school no kind of creepy. And you say I worry say a person or say legally no to me a divorce now or move on with his life at the same time he need access to the children into the never saw oh yeah into a question I know what they pa I hope so be to me answer come the amaye.
I think say for starters no starting with Nkolano first and foremost Nkolano dear or betimi ahom.
However,
there's a process that process will work. Okay, nti ansana obeko court akase Nkolano dear ontimi home inti opese court no man order na otimi hu Nkolano. A cell cut through BBI friend or a mine, which is a mediation process between or no and soon to be ex-wife. Now omuni omobet nase omuni omot nase ria ombe try say ansana aka court no they try say ombe resolve a problem no amongst them ebi ana problem no ebetimi a resolve ansana omaka court.
Does it say who about no he hasn't even got a clue the whereabouts of the
doesn't know the whereabouts is. Wow, okay, so that makes things a little bit difficult. However,
that's his problem.
That's the problem. Okay, apart from obehun bebia ebia oteno ebia to me akọ through first and foremost in because you know there's several ways that ube to me a survey on an individual. It may not be just on a residential address. It is by chance no nejumamu wahoa nejumano onyan stop here with that workplace. Still, our service can take place at her workplace. Omubetimi anya process service. Omubetimi disa mediation documents no. And I say so. Person or initiated divorce. The divorce petitions no can be served by a process server on that individual no, at her workplace. So it really depends.
Now, me sure, sir, Batman crowd, yan member, baby, and likewise.
Okay, I know, okay, will be not complicated, but it may be a little bit tedious in actually finding the person to serve the person with the documents. They hear me say, Uber serve it. That's the most important thing. Now you would have to maybe instruct a firm, an investigatory firm, the necessary investigations.
What's all my investigation away?
Oh, you have to instruct a firm to make those necessary inquiries.
Okay.
Oh, it won't say with divorce, no. So yeah. what happens with the divorce is a little bit more, much easier, because what they do is you can show the court, say, what search it with, let's say, for example, the embassy, the person, the country the person is from, what search it with the banks, what search it with the HMRC, what your searches, who will be brave, what searching on nipa chrono, and none of the, bet me, some court, no judge, no share one, or bet me, I said divorce, no, or mahu quine, so when you're divorced, because you've tried to search for the person to provide them with the petition for the divorce, but unfortunately, no, to serve the person, but unfortunately, no. So divorce is a little bit easier, but akoye in kola, only in kola no namno, it becomes a little bit more complicated, because you need to find not only where the soon-to-be ex-wife is, but the children. That's the most important thing. So you'd have to do some underground work to make sure, say, you find a person. And in such situations, no, it's rare, say, bank no bema information, and I say HMRC bema information. No, it is rare.
Now, Oklahoma can say domestic intino, even the police.
Yes, because they are not privy to release any confidential information to him. It's a little bit dicey. You need to try your best to do the necessary searches. You try that. You speak to family and friends to find out where the person is, because so you do the necessary searches. And if you exhaust all those options, you report it to the police. Because we have to remember, say, darling Jay, it could be, say, she's absconding with the children without his consent. In a way, technically, it could really be a criminal offense. This is something I would try all these options. So now, serving with the necessary papers. In Kola Abemono, minors, let's say report it to the police and make a complaint of abduction, because we found Kolana Bra, one can show.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much for your explanation. Yantuaso, any questions? Flupa. Answer me the next question. Me need kakra ma and ehia pa mami. I want say bring your ba. Me person be immigration case near the wakofie. Say ekoba say this misfortune happens at me patcho friend Abinelle Solicitors. Send your sister Emidente chimu kama. About immigration law ne family law. Omo ye expert. Send your wansa to back when immigration law case, any family law case, see how they are mine kama. So answer na say we can be on with any issues concerns biano. Sa pepe one-on-one. Omo no be trans kama. Make out say enye emi pe nkwa na wo omo doso. Omo ye team. Omo nyina ye expert. Omo no be trans say. O pese o contact omo omo Stratford, East London. Number 14 Claypole Road, Stratford, E15 to RJ, postcode. Our telephone numbers in 0203 759 3309 0203 759 3309. And I say our mobile number 078 24705 353 078 24705 353. But my dear phone number see save our phone so and I said throw diary mu. Anytime be a ube miti any issues be a say obey law obey a well. Bibia efa emras point be a sono for Abinelle Solicitors or more lending here East London Stratford and what now be Claypole Road no. Nti baby a will be a so was London baby a will be a no. Old fat trainer, Oba Stratford, a Claypole Road, and I'll be home. Now I own no more editing kita home. O Sanso to me, I call my website www.abinellesolicitors.co.uk. So, person send more email so info@abinellesolicitors.co.uk. na bibia aye kama ama ekwa ma fefe from guo na wa focus na ni nti akwa na waka enye se okohwehwe nkofo anim bia no ato papa so oye ne sa ukis no on beto afom Ariti, another question, Amy. Another question. Ba fine, many aje. Telephone, phone calls now more years through, but testing the omo yadi. And then so you question be our Facebook, my here screen or say bibi wa sa make kind questions no about my here. Okay, Facebook is maybe my intimate to us. Where so say. Well, you know, also I just completed my. I've just applied for my naturalization, and I've been refused based on the character. They said I have a parking ticket, blah 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 blah, and CCJ or my credit file, blah blah. It means I'm not a lawyer, so. They turn my application down. That's what they said, and I couldn't believe it. So before I go and see my lawyer, I want to take this opportunity to ask this brilliant lawyer what I should do next before I go and see my lawyer. We say okoye naturalization. Na you refuse no because the character or the car CCD I'm say parking credit ticket can into your person usiki advice on your day. And is it fair say on between you no quantity refuse no?
Yes, because of the good character requirement, which is embedded in the British Nationality Act. UK as I said. Anything to do with your conduct in say a banner say CCJ, not just a county court judgment. It may be say it's something it's on his credit file, it's on his sort of his history.
Yeah. Something like some sort of it looks like that's what it is.
Yes. They've assessed it and they felt, oh well, because of that, they are not going to give you the nationality. You have to remember, sir, darling Jay, with naturalization, it's not an absolute right. A BBI discretionary. It is a caseworker at the Home Office no anymore. Our discretion say obesha usubai. Obesha de uye wo.
Akasi ebeju atum so be British.
That is correct.
Now that British for no amunso subanye nti ono nso ene yende.
Yes, with naturalization, by descent on your British. However, no, or nationality for but say no, or be naturalized I British. There's a requirement and as part of that requirement is the good character requirement. Into what I think he should do going forward, is or be sure says sir CCJ no omoyi if we know the system no so that means it's spent, it's been
into that case. So if I should ask on his behalf, your father says see I said CCJ never the fine so that and no mark here na me giti says scan so on into no more say omagina no so so they are refusing. Is it fair? To me, it sounds to be too harsh, and
it is quite harsh. But we'll say, darling Jay, when you have creditors and Ebia na more sending a number of letters with debt collection agencies. Me my example, but then they keep on sending letters say, oh, Freya, naing agree terms no. It's £5 a month now. Who bet me for there, Fabra. I know your budget agreement about home. I know your direct debit every month or standing order every month. Now, what's your through account? Only was in Shisheno. That is better. So, now, what me I resolve the debt instead of so ignore our red letters. Now, omo a reach point omo say they be afe omo dey court omo dey court akwa koje omo sika. I think said that one is usually the one that causes problem. Anka only CCJ, but you've agreed the terms with the creditor. Na ukoye naturalization na omo bisa say, do you have any unpaid debts or anything of that kind? No, ubetimi atike say yes boldly. However, ubetimi catch omo say debts no who try your best. So sad debt.
Ebetimi aba say we one disclose because omo head on ba akwohwehwe. What do you think?
Also
so would disclose still no? They will still.
I think disclosure is very important. They could still decide, say after disclosing, they could still decide, say omo mfama.
Ebi Canada also.
Canada also. But however, no, you can disclose and then argue your case accordingly. Ebi ana bibi na see internet ekoba no say CCJ. Darling Jewunim says sometimes crowd would me change the address. Masa red letters but talk na unhua and the ma so we betriasa eka because now unti ho and nunti omo brow CCJ eventually you've got the CCJ, but so to me masa mitigating circumstances. First of all, you disclose it, then uwien so no more can what say CCJ no unya because say na what movie address abra ebia no munim intina abana se unya CCJ, otherwise no you would have paid for it immediately. Ebano sanso now what if you've paid the debt or you are paying it, what provided omo proof says that debt na omo di amount what just CCJ no who sa aye ye hu bibi and yes who jano kwa and no depending on the home office representative no obetimi akasa nipa pro we waka no kre waka che ye bibia or the bibia ato dra and yes what keep it information be for itself or the bibia to draw why honest what disclose bibia and because of that no we feel say no fault and an conduct no mean to me cast away a bad conduct into because of that the man naturalization. It just depends on how you work your case. At Abinelle no yet.
So when said the boss at the brofona atofona a convince case work.
That's it.
Now I'm fun say obi question after there so me jeje hu amane no me I think I'm asking more for the person. Yeah fun say CCG asem ya ye kan yes about sa ya refuse into ya refuse sa no say ya ma won natural that you said indefinitely you be mo wagina so it will have as you said just stay on your current visa as indefinite visa but the moment so by British in the la is that correct?
That's correct.
And said are you okay? Said to me you to kind I said still the same book no na me boa.
Yes, it's just that British no but yeah, indefinitely.
Into another side, how can he rectify this? Does he have to wait for 6 years for the SARCCG to come off the credit file before Selba apply for British national?
Yes, Darling, thank you for that. It's a very good question. If say Abia 6 years no or CCJ now no, as I said, na no fault. Bibi ne see ana sadia ne buy. Then I would say we can make a fresh application and then put the case to them, argue our case and hope that betimi overturn our decision now. However, no, if it's something that you just ignored, and you now have the CCJ, you take full responsibility for that. What I would say is we are careful in reapplying before say CCJ every records so because we remember say home office fee no and it's almost £1,200 or so. Each time you make that application, they can choose to refuse it until say records no I clear. If there is a situation that led to the CCJ, feel say na your fault. maybe sometimes you live in shared accommodation. Let us know by a crowd.
No, because we crowd baby.
You know, and these are mitigating circumstances that will be to me argue case. And I know some previous say, oh, triaka. That is another thing. But say, Bibia, would you buy Bibia, okay, but you didn't pay. I think we should just wait until the records are clear, and then we can go ahead and make a fresh application.
Okay, nice one. Many other message by Yajijo Hama, I'm say, yes, at least so definitely with me. I like so online on Nemo Red Book, they sort things out into whatever it is, no. I'm say, Kuhu Abinelle Solicitors, na send your kind of problem. They know how to write the brothel. What I say, come no me near the end of the area and a backfire. Into Kuhu Omona, here said, yeah, to me. Come out something for you. Why? And catch it. So say, open advice now, they are more free. We are all called I know what to escape on my patch. You 10 go who have been there for now. Be quick, and far amount. Amy, yes, I want another long question. Be with her. Wow. We see Obekrom unlawfully. He's been unlawfully resident in the United Kingdom for 25 years. He initially came to the United Kingdom on a visitor's visa in 1991. Bloody hell. 1991. Now, no yet you may be East-West Screening Services. Emra Oba UK. Now, 2015, Enoshia and a partner, Laurie. Now, on the note, Cecilia, Omum Pratch, Nimua, Emma, me no work say, she's 6 months pregnant. About to, until a baby nya British akwala. Or say ne partner na ya Laurie no, or a British citizen. And also, or ya Juma, as a GP, general practitioner. Ewo, ne dinem pesa mebobo. Ewo Abbey Road Medical Center. Na, on 100,000 per annum. Wow. Sister Usika. Also on the 28th of June 2016, and was Aquadano, my first child, I a friend Denise. Na Denise also, Sisi, I British book at the Amane Babano, Denise no. International so you ma, Minu Abeme, the partner, a British ni, Wabojuma. Fire correct. Nyame adom wa bless one with a baby, a daughter, a baby girl, and Didi Denise, also equita ne passport. Now, our purchase was say why application for settlement based on his long residence ever 2011. Now, unfortunately, no one include the requisite documentation as now on your way that so we hear comprehensive evidence covering the 14-year period, no, and a Home Office a refusal application that was 2011. He's attempted to lodge an appeal, but unfortunately, his appeal was out of the time as he did not lodge his appeal before the 14-day deadline. Laurie says the family are worried and they may end up leaving Laurie as he's not married to her. They both decided it was best suited if they got married in the foreseeable future to solidify their relationship. Na near Miniabe Mane Bisa say he wants to know if he can apply for settlement on the long residence based on the 14-year concession. And now say he wants to know what application he can make to regularize his immigration status in the United Kingdom. My answer to it, Namisan Fanade Tunkao.
Okay. All right. Inti Emise Obisa said yes, whether he can make an application under the 14 years long residence.
And now say on the family route or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Under the 14-year long residence, dear, entimi enye possible. That is because in July 2012, almost Imrano, almost Sano, and almost the bar, Saya appendix use appendix FM. Almost can say, 14 years, J, almost Yana Sabium. So, we regularizing with stay, it would have to be under the private life requirements, and I say based on having a British child, and I say being a parent, a partner to a British or settled individual. Into 14 years is out of the equation.
Somebody got 20.
Somebody got 20 as of July 2012. Into under that one day on to me end. But while we baffle from or your British need dear, let me say over to me I rely on the back. Oh, say.
What about the partner as well? Both the child and the partner.
Yeah, you can do it on the partner route as well. However, it wouldn't be on the 5-year partner route because so only assets now say no. As the appeal was not accepted, it was out of time. Now say no. Only assets now.
So no, technically, sorry to say, you're illegal immigrant for 25 years.
That is correct. Yeah. So on to me, 5-year route. So, but over to me, I got 10-year partner route. So, 10-year partner route based on his family life with the child, and so on. So you can, but mainly, we'll go for our British child. Or very rely on the British child. Now, an application.
It is a chance to say about Fakwalano. It's just Akwala there automatic. Not just say into no Fakwalano, Obenya 5 and a 10-year route. Is it the same as?
Fakwalano, they are 10-year route.
The same 10-year route. And of fact, Mrs. So the same 10-year route. Nah.
Yes, please. But also, darling, that is only to start off with because say no dear or overstayer into unqualified under the immigration status requirement. However, so on the 10-year parent route new year, the following day one year card or 1 year decision obey to me apply to switch to the 5-year parent route. Into no money time I less kakra because from what I hear but na hache into se ukase almost 10 years be one ebia na akoye din kakra into obetimi switch it as soon as omo granting the leave obetimi switch it ako 5-year parent route.
Okay. The fourth question one answer that Nako Verbisa said he's concerned as to when apply for long residence in 2011 he did not have the required supporting evidence. He asked what documents he would need in support. Although they forget to cry, yes, and he escapes our question. Also, what is the procedure and process for making this application? And he's asking again if he will be granted settlement once his application is successful.
Okay, so the procedure and process.
We're moving jump into settlement.
So the procedure and process there were online. So per se or regularizing the stay via the leave to remain 10-year parent route. So online to start off with. And there are some supporting documents that he would need for the application. First and foremost, the Ghana passport. And then of course the child's British passport. Or needing a birth certificate to prove say I'm part papa. Apart from that, so obey here letters either from school or GP showing say or no what parental responsibility or you're actively involved in the child's life over here, and also any sort of supplementary documents such as photographs or any school documents such as certificates. All those things now, obetimi de aka ho amana yefe, obetimi age letter if in a partner to confirm say I am passed there a family, they live together and he is actively involved in the child's life. So these are the documents and the process itself the the application.
Also bisa say kwaba say or apply they are granted to live on the 10-year route. Or person bisa say afi obetumi aware na yire no e wo krum ha.
Yes.
So when you're the first 10-year route no.
Yes, obetumi aware na yire. Aware na yire biomo again the opportunity for the 5-year partner route opens up because say any or leave into obetumi switch it from 10-year parent route to 5-year partner route once I worry.
Once I worry. And to say a kwabasa or 5-year route. Now, at the documents ben and evidence ben obetumi the actual say on the obetumi support application under the 5-year route.
Okay, 5-year route need they say or one of 5-year partner route. The financial requirement under Appendix FM no I saw a meeting. International said between them or individually they have to be earning £18,600 per annum. That should be the gross, not the net. Until share P60 now, you are looking for the gross. Apart from that, and so I saw passing the English language test as well as that as well, which he can book with Trinity College as well. These are the main ones, but you will also have to prove that he's in a genuine and subsisting relationship with his wife. So apart from marriage certificate, no, I saw more prove say more aware no koso bibia kama if your marriage certificate, photographic evidence of the marriage, and I said more customary marriage no they would need to provide pictures of that. Yeah, any sort of letters from family and friends in support of the fact say that sort of thing. Any proof of cohabitation into only onipakrono only wife itifako or providing more utility bills come more providing more bank statements for one address come. These are the documents I would to me convincing Home Office representative no say I'm packed say worry.
Okay. The questions near you. Or person who say, how long will it take for him to qualify for settlement under the 5-year partner route?
Under the 5-year partner route, no, it takes the full 5 years. Into say a banner say ebia maybe 1 year under the parent route now. Omo and consider sa 1 year no. What they do is say omo share the 5-year amount. You have to fulfill the full 5 years under the route. Into the old one no omo fan ka ho entiso and ka say okay why 1 year into you have 4 years left baby because you are on another route. You are on a 10-year route and now you are going to a 5-year route. They say we have 5 years ni nya pepepe. We are very entitled to apply for indefinite leave to remain.
No, let's take the so was switching no. They won't count in addition to the remaining years. Like so I'll say why? So because is it because now only crater in Trana?
Yes. One, no only crater, but more importantly, no. First, or apply under a completely different route, or apply under the 10-year parent route.
Yes.
Can say, okay, they're going to subtract part of what you've done. They would want you to go for the full 5 years under that route you are applying with. Into say it's a 5-year parent route. So we get the full 5 years under that route. A 5-year partner, the full 5 years. They will not discount it based on the first one, baby. They'd want you to do the full 5 years under that particular route.
Wow.
I said, darling Jane.
I confess because based on the previous advice, I must say if you cross or you have a 10-year route, and say ABR or Swifty. Okay. I think I'm getting confused here. See, I say regardless of this application be a why no. Say Uber to me, they add it to make up the 10-year route.
Okay.
ABS one breaky if there's no breaker. Nti ade na we also house and the yen fan count.
Okay.
That's why I don't get it.
Okay, so with this one, there are particular routes. So you have the 10-year route for parents, 10-year route for partner, 10-year route for private life. And if I call maybe 20 years, we'll have 10-year route for or 5-year route for parents, 5-year route for partner.
Okay.
Now, if you start initially on the 10-year route as a parent, for example, you've started on it, but now you want to switch. You want to switch. So let's say you've done 2 months under the 10-year route. Now you want to switch to the 5-year route. They are not going to discount it because you've done all years.
I got it now. I got it now.
It's a question that
one seven into also to a different visa category. Until say, fan count.
That's a different route with different
parent and partner is not the same. It is not the same.
That's correct. It's not the same.
Okay.
The routes are not the same. When they say 10-year route partner and 5-year route partner, it is not the same.
Okay.
What you need to fulfill for 5-year is different from what you need to fulfill with 10-year. Into about 5-year no route, so I saw you what Adrian said. Oh, yeah, the full 5 years to settlement. Uba a 5-year parent route, so you are doing the full 5 years to settlement.
Right. I say, my main kind comment kakra on Facebook na questions are mad, but when people are appreciating you, I will say, and so yeah, mom who say they are also appreciated as well. We say, Amy, I'm so only I don't know, Amy, okay, yeah. We say hello, everyone. You can participate by sending in your comments, and it will be addressed. We appreciate your time and audience. Thank you. And I will so come now. So good morning, boss and lawyer. And to me, our friend boss. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm the friend boss. Why not? And good morning, lawyer Amy. And as Duya and Zakofi appears. I know Amy very well. She's a very good lawyer. Thank you. We all know that. Linda Men says, oh, wow, Amy is such a lovely and best competent lawyer. That's true. We also say, Abinelle Solicitors say, God bless you, dear, for the great job you are doing to help mankind. And Magawat Charlie so say, well done, lawyer. Amy, you are always the best. Thank you. We also say, me now, the DJ, my darling J, Papa J. Thank you. All right, so these are a few comments here. Dawasi. Yamrana Aso. You don't mind me for 4 minutes to be me kind the last message ever had now. I feel. Yeah, wrapping it up. Very good. So last week when you late, now can so caught. I also you didn't blow that time. All right. What is I've met my wife, who is a British, and we intend to get married here. But the issue is, my wife is not earning much, according to her. I'm okay. I've got enough funds in my accounts here in Ghana. I'm a businessman. And my wife, who is now in the UK, says she's not, she hasn't got the 18,600. I want to know that would they take my income here in Ghana into consideration when we intend to get or when my wife comes down to get married to me here in Ghana? And tell me, where say, where you Ghana question, see, where she are, ne who Kenya or British ni. Na I'm say I feel no more person omo e worry na omo tie loss ni bia na oba na chire say wonu ni na em say na juma em say it could be some so ye part time or say 80,600 there be ni sika so nti be ma ni bisa say ono no a businessman wo Ghana or we scapa it your person bisa say on be taking ne ono na accounts no in consideration and
It's possible. It is possible. It really just depends. I would have to see, say, maybe the source of income Mr. Nyamano.
Odi UK how or Ghana and us Ghana so whisker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Would have to take it into account. The source of income, maybe via, as I say, it is possible, say, or bet me use it or no income. Yeah. However, in the alternative, if that failing that and source of income is not verified, what we can do, they say, Onipa or UK now, our problem financially,
Obano.
Or bet me apply a mano. Man, better let me apply based on exceptional circumstances. Because so ushe yen emano or krumha, ushe gen 3.1 to 3.2 under appendix FM no. And mao sa exceptional circumstance no. I say ebia esa omode mao because se omu from ma sa papa now or person ba ebia ebe cause bibia be unjustifiably harsh. Say a case unjustifiably harsh bibia ebe hard drain. And we all know say wo Ghana now wo yiri na wo kun ha na munte together. It can affect your relationship. It can affect your family life. Ebiana mami no or ohia help. Ebiana mami no wa kola or krumha or person no kumbe kanoho. Na oma help it to raise the child together. Ebina, it could be said they are newlyweds and they have to be together. They want to start a family. Inti se omu kase because of sa 18,006 no. Omu ma onipa kronem ba. We can argue. Say it will be unjustifiably harsh. It will affect your family life. Until they have options, or those say on Nitisa 1860. There are options available.
Okay. Okay, it sounds good. Because it's always the British Union as a Bujana, so they make decisions. So who needs 18,600 and no show. But Sanyami Adam Berman Bibi Kaka when self said they will see Canada. Now is taken into consideration there. I think it's a good news. Tibini out the message about me sure so we Ghana online. Yeah, that's it. Say so Ghana for the message, but I manage which is good. Be up a bridge rubber. We may bomber they say who can you not make kind the next message? Yeah, for last one, sensitive part now my kind intimate me the back tree. Because I have my questions be some comfortable speaking it, reading it in English. We see Bema was see Oko Pop and a ja Okoshia girl and a one night stand and a how do they call it? Sumum Saum and a Obano Fen, you say. Na get nan country no. Until later, until like from that when we get be until years back, and get the testing say Obeka the last time I meet you or spot no baby seen or cardi on any year not see her. And Obadi na send Bema no message you. And our patron say get the catcher so me know that nice one night stand na year no. I got pregnant. But Nyamiadum, I was scared because you are married, so I didn't want to disclose to you. But Sisi and Sabatam, I have to let you know. Now, Sisi Akwalan credit 6, with these 6 years. And our patron say, secondly, no, Bema no, and Obisa now why did you do this? Dear nature say, meba, and no, I don't believe you because ebi a ope kwan bi so and now they are please be a free so also wa oba obabi anim kwan a obabi anim eno nim ne ba papa also me no one yes sumu sa no and I mean say so the American I just wanted to protect you know man can't into be a source after 6 years down the line I may borrow amane but according to Bueno, get also say na ono data ono oninkrata. And now also nim Bema also immigration status say or krata also because of they just met in a pub and didn't come on a happy. Inti get say or the Obi bema ede to ne ba so ne ba akwala no so atete because at that time on say no we na ono na ne honye udi bi inti girl ne kire say what they obi some bema foforo edin ede ato akwala so ma akwala no ede aye the birth certificate e ma akwala no enya British passport. It has come to a good news for Bearman. Bearman so no, or also no, no one yet still. But so bad in the uni. Into Bearman and the question to I confuse Cecilia na get no air can we actually me. Me bisa met to me aqua kuklimi aquadano. Na me so me the ginana na me the ginaso. Eddie I am a crater. And then secondly, say me call verify now say I'm pass aqualani ya me bad ya. Nani obi fufra ye di din e di atu akọ no me dey. Are you getting the story? Who can read na me to be read na person me can chi na fine. Say me can bro because it's a bit sensitive. Enti be ma no question will be say onko no nko klemi akwada no. E kwan ba so no betumi akọ klemi. Is it through DNA? Na se kobasa mpa akwala ne ye de ba ono so betumi agina akwala so de ayen krata na because although I'm say ono na kra ko nim ba bi omo tekura but just say the conversation came through text messages and he not just say asama wo honi so we kind of say probably that will be our last question for the day.
Okay. Inti wow, darling J, asem we there.
I know day.
No idea. No idea. Because I feel person regularizing the stay in short. But on your short class biologically no or you're linked to sa akolano.
That's it.
On your short.
Obane na catch no.
Obane na catch no say.
Obane catch say hey Jack, obeni into come forward.
Right. Right.
But you back
na no. On that and so darling J akolano has a father on the birth certificate. The moment.
According to about and real father. Obi you know.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, it's a very sensitive, very interesting, very sensitive case in the sense that okoyese or DNA. Na oriena it comes out na akwalano ye or no dia. First and foremost, no, he can claim the child. That's not a problem. But so yet a re-registration of the birth certificate. Now, omobeyi sa papa na ne din that's
originally he didn't
no din to. But the problem in this case is or apply it for British passport for Nebano based on papa na want a British birth certificate.
Me you sure say good yeah crana or the yes well line mpesa mechanic deep
inti hono na ye dicey because say we call home office nim biomo a make say well it means that technically no the child is not British because we overstayer when a sitting crowd when you settled when you're British inti ebe den na akolano to be British the mama to nye British on your settled inti na say British passport
why na akwala crowd be nya problem.
That's correct. British passport I say you're different in some. It is not definite, but there is that possibility. I say we dream home or move to me a Jeffrey sim. Yeah, Jeffrey Akolano sim British passport. No. Apart from that, no, if he's looking at the wider picture or the bigger picture, that is the gentleman well bisa semi or bet me I say, well, Akolano media. And I'm not going to have another man's name on the birth certificate. Or yes, I'm not or re-registered human. And so yeah, where said the British passport may be taken from the child. However, say Akolano di 7 or bet me I rely on the fact say Akolano ye won't have. The Akolano is deep rooted into the British society.
Not the DNA, evidence that they are supported, right?
Exactly. It will be based on the 7 years. However, I remember said, Akolano, the child will be downgraded from having a British passport to having maybe limited leave to remain. Because for now, because the parents, Emubian and British. Now, going forward,
and they didn't from school and all that. How is going to take that?
That is correct. Once, or yes, sir, started re-registration of birth certificate now. Now, I statutory change of name deed to change. They can do that before it goes. They change the name of the child as well. It is a Ghana passport, for example, or a future British passport now. Or no one casano. Papa no ne surname na akolano benya and yet the old surname or the old birth certificate and passport. The points to be aware of: 1, the British passport can be taken from the child. 2, that may mean say akolano will have to apply based on the 7-year rule, and both parents would have to rely on the child based on the 7-year rule, because akolano nyandi 6 into a cell train, so or this 7, then they can use another means to regularize their stay. Because once if the British nationality is taken from the child, then what are you using? It's only the 7-year. In the immediate future, no, it will be the 7 years I won't bet me rely on.
Wow.
What I can say a consolation, the a situation, no, I a bit softer kakra and say. So akolani di 10 omubetimi I register akolano as British. You see, although say omuka say that the father is not his father, and they are now making plans to change birth certificate and everything. In the foreseeable future, no, when the child has lived here continuously for 10 years since birth, the child can apply to register as a British. So it is not something that is absolute. Then that's all. No. And the fact remains the same. Say it's discretionary. They can take it from him, they may not take it from him. It just really depends. But we have to be aware of it.
Wow, that's issue. Obi comment on the I say this man must not be selfish. He should enjoy his wife and leave the Sahum woman and her child alone. Very funny. Asabo, yay. Sir, I think this news come as a blessing to him because Onuamu or quiet. And the part of the message, I just said me do one group, but it's a bit funny. In fact, I'm say or quiet, and I'm say this news has come as a blessing. This guy say, "Hey, Sadia, me kwaye, akwala bemu, ne momobi di na me de atos." But I think the lady is kind to disclose.
Yes,
I think she's so kind. Or kind. That's per say or yes mu. I say ade no. Or no person. I'm saying the lady free say be in my opinion be officer after all. Or no him say yeah, assume it's bad.
yes.
Na akwala no so na sakwala with this 6 is you ba or your ba so. You feel maybe you feel say okay, I think I have to let this guy know say the Benny. And a papa so say hey, say me ba na say o say one will be a register as a British child who could have passport. My men something when it's medium 2.5. I think that's all the whole picture looks like.
Yes. Yes.
But a complication yeah catch on no.
Yes. Wait me anya 2.5 no more, but it may not be true say a
anya better sir.
Anya better sir. So friend na oba
exactly. Yeah.
That's it.
Many out the message who Abinelle Solicitors on best soto at one time. Despite Usumusa. Now, see, as we record so say, oh, a year on so bad day. I heard it's another story for another time. Right, on that note, we spent a lot of time, 22 minutes after 11 o'clock. And did you make the NBC? Yeah, Mobi be a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Now, Emmy Munya party. No end of year party.
No end of year party. End of year party. I be kakra bio. Very.
And I'm one coming back, Mamma Pewine Biano.
Oh, next year,
of course. I'm only pulling your letter. Don't worry. Next year, God's time is the best. All right. Yeah, the best year, number jam. And then the uncle.
your office into
Okay,
Obia over here, so we're friend and own friend. Now you can't to me.
We are no friend number no Mr. Yes in the next minute we are no friend. Obviously good morning. Please, is there any update on Zambrano applications? A quick one. Nanka mi jaum. Obisa say man research obisa say Zambrano application no update bibi ohana.
No updates, but I think what I find with clients is me who say every time they are getting it confused. Say, to me I switch it from maybe 10-year parent route about Zambrano. Now my a few years now the amount because if you are more 2.5 almost finish say years Zambrano to me the 2.5 and so I can now indefinite the amount. Importantly, I say who says Zambrano is a route under the EUSS, under EU settlement scheme. Into say if you are going under that route, you need to know say it's 5 years under the Zambrano route. You have a British child, you are the primary care of a British child. Obedi 5 years ninya. And yes, na the indefinite now because if you are on the Appendix FM 10-year parent route, why 5 years that into switch here now mama indefinite straight away. It doesn't work that way. Okay. You have to stick to your route and do the 5 years, the full 5 years under the route. So that's a reminder under that.
Oh, namoso dear namu yapon. We also say quickly, or say hello lawyer. What happens if one loses your BRP? Quick one, please. Charles, with your quick one, quickie am I? So
if you lose your BRP, not to worry, you can apply online to have a replacement. And you have to do your biometrics again.
And pay another money.
Yes.
Same like you started.
Okay, maybe not the exact fee. There will be a specified fee for the biometric replacement, and then also a fee to enroll your biometric information as well. So and they'll send you, after you are able to do your biometrics, they'll send you.
Mega one, Charlie, don't worry. Just take your time, look for it. You might find it. Maybe under the blue or so. Don't go and spend money. Where's the question? I say, boss, could you read my message? What is your message? Which one? Which one is your message? I can't find your message. Sorry, say me. At least people have to be appreciated. So the message man can me kakra. Mami screw up na me see if I can find cool emails message. Okay, let me start from here. Okay, I can't find cool email. Okay. Oh, I think. Oh, I write to encourage anyone to have trust in that Santua inclination over there. Their team are very good. So, Amy, Koima is referring to as Santua. The message keep popping.
Wow.
And to say, I write to encourage anyone to have trust in that Santua inclination over there. Their team are very good. Yes. Thank you very much, Amy. They say your team is very good. And I always say, producer I say, God bless you, dear, for the great job you are doing to help mankind. I think I've read that one already. And I always say, well done, my great solicitor. You are doing great. And I always say, Mami Osabo, so say, God bless Amy. Janet say to say, keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. And Augustina Legisi says, producer, Nyabutrena, Miss Krena was screening a woman. I say, Mrs. Mosh, we are proud of you. And Abdullah Bello says, amiable lawyer, always delivering.
Thank you.
And that's that for today. All right, unfortunately, that's what time will permit us to say bye-bye.
It's approximately 28 minutes after 11. And ya call milestone kakra. In me meja no akọba dwuma. Na me so betumi akọ rest kakra. Nyame adoma. Producer say next Monday bank holiday.
Next Monday bank holiday.
Opesa okochele kakra. Nti obisa say that say left to me alone the akamebe mum. And my client or say ya reschedule no na opeso di bronya. But who your person ye 25th. Obepie that 26th. Open to be sorry, Jumalintino. Well, my excuse say he's not going to be available. So let's please ask our client to at least for people to enjoy the bank holiday Monday. And I should have speaking to you on that over behind the scene, but I feel say, yeah, my man for so and now was said next Monday, 26th, na your bank holiday, 26th Boxing Day. Inti momi yenyi na enfa en relax ye nampem ni yenyi turkey. Also the baby turkey the leftover na de chia no ato aso. Na ya ma emisu break na just say the following week no nyame adma new year no na asasha. Until on that note, this today will be our last show for the year 2021. God willing, we'll say through 2020. We cross over definitely. We shall definitely cross over to 2020, and then we start all afresh again. Into Merry Christmas to you, Amy, and your team. My bam office one my beautiful faces now. So expect me in the new year.
We're expecting you.
Yeah.
We're expecting you. Have a blessed Christmas. Merry Christmas to all the listeners.
Yeah.
And have a blessed season as well.
Yeah. Thank you very much. On that note, I'll say au revoir.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Yeah, the Jumadian Abbey 11:30, and then Yakobi pa. Producer that I say, do be here now. So I call me. Yeah, do be as say we tune in to GN Radio now. Teach me the legal and it's as next week Monday. Yeah, my bank holiday, be the holiday into the and then the crack home. Yeah, so. At your heart, did you make the ABC? Yeah, the producers Big Joe. Yeah, I said, Nemo. By the end of the matter, I'll see it to me, Dibrina. I'll see it to me, baby. It to me, Dibrina. And the obedience was superb. Yeah, brother, darling, you did you made it home, Chiame. Chat at your Fujina, Mamuna, Merry Christmas in advance. One to make a chana, me had draft time. And Thursday, so Obetimika, our draft time, Jumadina. So I had do be see. Bye bye.
Yo